right behind me is a temple that I made today, and let me just say it is ginormous. I don't want to show you too much and spoil it, but we are in the middle of the ocean. So if you guys want to follow along on my Lego Fortnite journey every single day, I do post daily. Make sure you go down below and drop a sub. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. So recently, guys, I made a village out of every single building that is in Lego Fortnite as of right now. And if you look at the top of the screen, it says very high complexity area and building is disabled. So I cannot complete this village, which is super unfortunate. I started adding pathways over here, but I ended up having to destroy some, or else my game would just crash every time I ran over here. But I did finish this area over here. I mean, I didn't fully finish it, but I did get the walkway down, which I have a walkway going up to the watchtower and then a walkway all the way through here. I have a little bit of seating and stuff like that. I added this well, but I do need to end up decorating all of the insides of each house. Like over here, I cannot decorate in here because once again, it says building is disabled. So I'm really hoping when Lego Fortnite does get an update, they will increase the amount of items you can put in an area. But overall, I think the village is looking very, very good. I really hope eventually at some point they allow us to put more items down, because I do want to make a pathway going to each area. But that means I can no longer build in this village over here and up in my main village up there. Once again, it is super laggy up there. All of my buildings are getting like super laggy. I feel like I just have too many items in them. So today we're gonna go over to my beach house, and I think I'm gonna build out into the ocean and start making a temple in the middle of the ocean. I think it will look really, really cool. I do have tons of resources on me. Honestly, I have no idea if this is going to be enough, but I think we just have to start building and kind of see what happens. So I'm going to quickly run over there, as well as I do not have an ocean village yet. I think building in the water will allow me to get an ocean village, so that will be very helpful. Obviously, when the game updates, hopefully they add new buildings to each village. I do have a level 10 shore village at my beach house, but other than that, I think the last village I need is the ocean village. So I'm going to quickly head over there. We'll try and find an area to build at, and then we'll just get building. And I think this is going to turn out really cool. So here we go. We're at the ocean, but I want to find an area where there's not too many rocks. So I might have to run over to the left a little bit, I think, or we can run to the right. Okay, I'm going to run over to the left. My beach house is on the right over there, and over there, it's just straight desert. So, and it honestly looks like desert is over here as well, but I'm going to search around for a little bit, and hopefully we're able to find the perfect spot to start building. I just don't want all of these rocks in the way. I don't know if they would like fully be in my way, but you know what? If there's no rocks, then we don't even have to worry about them, because I don't think I can break those. So yeah, I definitely do not want to build in this area over here. So here we are. I think I found the perfect place to do it. And although there are a good amount of rocks, there is this big rock right here, which should be taller than all of the rocks out there. So what I plan on doing at first is making a little runway up to this rock, just a nice stairway. And once we do that, then we can start building our normal stairway all the way out there. So we do need to find the perfect stairs, and I feel like something like this is probably just going to be best. And I think I'm going to make it 3 wide, just like that. And now we can build all the way up to the rock. I hope this turns out exactly how I imagine it in my head, because if it does, it should be pretty cool. I think we need one more staircase, and then we should be able to just start heading straight on out. So now with our staircase down, I do want to support it just to make sure, you know, nothing happens, because if this were to fall, that would obviously suck a lot. So there we go. We got most of the supports down, and now we should be able to start making the pathway to go all the way out into the ocean. So I do need to find the perfect floor piece to make it sure, you know, this is pretty easy to do. And I think this one will be too big. So yeah, I'll need to get something just a little bit smaller. So I ended up making the walkway all the way to where I want it to be. And I think I should be able to break that rock right there and those 2 rocks right there. I really hope I am, because if not, it might not turn out the way I want it to. But I did add some supports right here onto this rock, so hopefully that adds a little bit in case one of these break. It doesn't just fully fall in the water. But now I think it is time to start building the actual base for the water temple. And honestly, I might change it up and turn this over into this direction, because it's way more open over here. So that's what I think I'm actually gonna do. So if I bring this over here, I should be able to just put that like that, and now I can make a little walkway going over here just a little bit, and we can start turning it over in this direction over here, and I think that will make it a lot better just because we don't have to worry about any rocks being in our way. So I'm gonna quickly make this pathway all the way up to here, and then we'll find the perfect area where we want to build, and then we can start building this thing. It's gonna be so cool. So yeah, let me quickly do this. So here we go. This should be the perfect place and give me plenty of room on each side so I do not bump into any of the rock. I do need to quickly go grab some more granite, and then I am going to add some railings on all of these platforms, and then I'll start placing down the... Oh no, do not fall in the water. But I'll start placing down all of the foundations to start building our huge temple. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Let me quickly go get as much granite as I can, and then I'll be right back. So I ended up adding a railing all the way across the entire walkway and the stairs, and I think it looks pretty good. I also do plan on adding some lights on top of all of the railings, so you know, it kind of gives it a bit of a brighter feel. What I also ended up doing was making a platform right here, which this is not the biggest platform right now, but what I plan on doing is making one really big main base right here, and then we can also just start expanding it into different areas. Like we can make another walkway going out over here into another like little building over this way, and then same on this side, and keep doing that for the entire base. But I think it is now time to start building the actual temple itself. So I should have a decent amount of materials on me, so I hope I have enough to at least get started. And to start the building, I do want to start using some of these ancient slanted like walls. So I think these are definitely going to be best, and yeah, these will definitely get the job done. But what I also need to do is place down some stairs. So I'm going to quickly find the stairs that I want to use, which I think it's going to be these stairs right here. And I'll just end up coming like about right here, and now we can start placing down the stairs. So I feel like something like that should be fine. Just 2 of them. I'll also need to end up grabbing some of these railings so we can put these on the side just like this. And let me just make sure it's lined up perfectly. Okay, there we go. And then I can also do the same on that side. So there we go. Our stairs are officially down, and now we can start adding all of the other walls to like lay out the entire building. So now I think for the walls, I will end up using all of these slanted ones just like this, and I should be able to place them. I don't know if I should place them way up here, or if I think I make them even with the back just like that. And I accidentally made a little gap in there, and now my game is frozen. Whenever it turns nighttime, my game freezes for a little bit, so that's okay. There we go, we are back. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Let me know if that happens with anybody else, because if you have a fix for it, I'd really appreciate the fix. And once again, it froze again, so now I gotta wait. But something like that is what I want to go for, and yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And now I can start building up the rest of it. So I think I will go around and just make it a decent size. So I might do like one. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 might be big enough. I might make it a little bit bigger, but I'm going to end up seeing exactly how big it is. So there's 4, and now we can kind of step back and get a good look at it. So that's 4. I might end up doing maybe 1 more on each side and then start turning it around. So yeah, I think I'm going to do 1 more, and then we can start building the rest of it. So yeah, so this is what I ended up doing. I added a few railings all the way around, which I think they look pretty good, as well as I added this little area on the inside. And now it is time to start adding all of the walls and all of the different levels to the building. So what I want to do, obviously, I want to use the Shogun presets, which are these walls right here, and I feel like these will definitely look the best, but I need to figure out the best way to place these. I think what I might have to do before I start placing all of the walls is start doing the flooring for the inside. And for the flooring for the inside, I don't really know what I want to use. I could use these floors right here. I feel like these ones are the best to use. Yeah, okay, I'm probably going to use these ones, but there is another one. I don't really like the other one, so I am just going to use this one right here. And I kind of want to make sure the vents line up so it's not all random. So this is what I have came up with the floor. I added this very, very white flooring for like kind of like an accent piece, and then the main floor is going to be this brown, very dark color, and I think the white and brown look very good next to each other. And then I also left this middle open as well, so I think I'm going to use this middle part as like a staircase where I can go up, and then also a way I can get down into the basement. But now it is time to start adding all of the walls. So I did place down these 2 walls right here. I think these are the walls I'm going to go for. for. So I just have to get them very quickly, and once we get all of them placed, we can start building all the way up, and I think this place is going to turn out very nicely. I hope it looks really good considering it is in the middle of the ocean, but I need to find these pieces, and I believe it was this one right here. Nope, it's the one with the dots. So it's this one right here, and now we can start going all the way around and start placing them. Another thing I just thought of adding is windows. So I need to add windows, and there are a few that come and fit with this style. So I believe right there should be the middle. We have 3 and then 4 and then 4 and 4. Okay, right there should be good. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, yeah, that should be centered. So I'm gonna add a window right there, and then honestly I could even add, oh, I misplaced that one, but I could add these little windows as well on each side, and it might give it a nice little effect. And yeah, okay, I really like that. So now all we have to do is do that once again over here. So there we go, our windows and walls are down, and now we just have to add it on every single side. But I feel like that looks pretty good, and once we start adding all of the different levels in the inside, it's gonna look amazing. And I really hope I'm able to decorate today. I might not be able to, but if not, I'm gonna do it at the beginning of tomorrow's video. But now all we have to do is start adding these walls along the outside, and I think I'm gonna only add the windows at the very front like I previously did over there, but we'll have to see how like everything turns out. And I don't think I'm gonna leave a gap over here just because this one does not have an exit at the back, which I mean I could add one so you could go and look at the outside and see the amazing ocean, but as of right now I'm not going to do that. What I'll probably end up doing is on like the second floor I will end up making like a balcony that overlooks this entire area over here, just because it looks so cool. But I'm going to quickly add all of the walls, and then we will come back and then we'll be able to see what else we are working with and kind of like form the inside from there. But let me quickly place all of this stuff and I'll be right back. So this is what I have come up with so far. I added a roof on the final story. I added all of the walls all the way around, if you guys can tell, and then I have not done anything on the inside. But if we come all the way up top, I am also going to be adding another story up here. This one will go 3 high as well, and I think this one will be the final story. But I'll also be adding railings up here, kind of like I did down below, and I think it will just make it look super nice. And yeah, I think this is going to turn out awesome. But those are all of the materials I have for today. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you go down below and drop a sub and drop a like. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. See you guys. Peace out.